So what's going on, YouTube, man? You know, sometimes I like doing certain things, and the reason why I like these things is because I kind of can just sit back and just have great thoughts, and I can just go to places where I can't go when sometimes people in the room or whatever, you know. And that's in the shower, and that's taking trips by myself driving. So I've kind of had this idea before. Now I want to go ahead and present it to you guys. Everybody I've told this idea to was like, that will be powerful. Now I want to paint a picture for you guys real quick. Now you guys, I've told you that I'm reading this book called Stop Acting Rich. And one thing that I've noticed in that book, and I've noticed it from time to time, is that the real rich, a lot of them are not too big into investing in the stock market. And at first when I heard that, I was like, why is that? The stock market, you know, has made millionaires. But then the explanation came up in Stop Acting Rich. They said that you don't have power over those investments. They're like investments that they have power over. So if that's the case, I have something for you. Now there's a lot of you out there right now who invest in the 401ks and have lost money during the this economy and have gained some of it back. You don't really have power over that. You kind of throw it in there and you just pray that everything's gonna go right. You pray that the CEOs of those companies are not you know, messing around in their wives and, you know, and taking expensive trips and, you know, putting the company in bad financial situations. You just hope and pray. But let's say, right, that you have power over your investments. Now I'm going to give you an example. This is my opinion, and this is what I would love to be a part of. If I told you right now, guys, if I gave you $5,000 to $6,000 a month for the rest of your life, would you leave your job? A lot of people will say, heck yes. That's all we wanted was passive income. Passive income frees people up from doing things that they don't want to do. And let me go a step further. This is my motto. Let's say you had 100 individuals, right? And each one of those individuals put up $10,000. That's $1 million right off the top, right there. Now with that $1 million, right? This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go out and buy passive income assets. Let's just say your first investment is a Kentucky Fried Chicken, and you put it in an area where there's no Kentucky Fried Chicken and people swarm to it. And let's just say that Kentucky did $50,000 a month, right? You've created passive income for 100 individuals, and it may be a small number at first. So then you tell yourself, hey, we're gonna repeat this process, and we're gonna go on another side of town. Same thing. Now, why did I say Kentucky Fried Chicken? Because when I mention that name, a lot of you know what it is. You know it's a franchise that works. And I've never seen one go bankrupt. I've never I never drove past a Kentucky Fried Chicken and seen it close, or a McDonald's, or seen a for sale sign or whatever. Never seen that. Because those are proven businesses. But no, you don't stop there. Let's say you move on to a Dave & Buster's. Because 100 people have a lot of money and nobody's in debt. There's no loans. You didn't have to worry like, oh my gosh, please work, please work. No. $10,000 is a small amount of money for individuals. You did a Dave & Buster's in your town, because there's not one, within 400 to 500 miles. They work doing NFL seasons and basketball season, and you know, it's a place where the family can go and put the kids in the same area and be in the same room, and everybody's having fun, right? Then you went to areas where there was no TGIF, because that's a proven business, and you set up a business there because you have 100 individuals. Now forgive me if I'm ranting on this, but I'm just trying to let you guys know these are investments you have control over. Now let's say in that portfolio of those 100 individuals, you have 5 Kentucky Fried Chickens. You have 2 Dave & Buster's. You're putting on concerts that are only the big artists, Beyonce's, that sell out arenas, and you sold those tickets for, $100 a pop, and we're talking about 10,000 seats arena or more, and each show you spend $200,000 and you make $1 million and more on a show. You're in control of those investments. You guys are sitting there and buying proven businesses, systems. Now that sounds a lot more powerful than just being in the stock market hoping. But then I'm only talking about things in the US. One thing I learned from traveling is that there's more activities and there's more things in other countries. Now see, I'm getting fired up about this because I know this would work. I know this would work. It can't, listen, it can't fail, because that is a better model than what's going on with companies, a lot of companies that you don't even know what really is going on. You really don't know how good financially they are. Now I want some direct feedback on this, guys. You've heard this idea, I've just laid it out there. And a lot of ideas I keep to myself because I think, they're too crazy or whatever. But no, this is how things get started. This is how great things have started, from people who have put their minds together to make things work. So I want to hear your direct feedback. I want to hear what you guys think. I want you to hear, how confident are you in the stock market? Some of you guys were up to 600,000. Now you only have 3. So I would love to be involved in something like this, because here's the great part. Let's say you had all those things in your portfolio and you said, hey, all we're trying to do is create passive income for each one of the individuals. So that $5,000 to $6,000 that I was talking about earlier, you're bringing that in a month, all 100 individuals, because of those assets that you created. Now will you quit your job? Now will you be able to do the things and take the vacations you want? Because you made that money and you go to Brazil or wherever you want to go, you come back and that money's going to be in your account again. And then you have the access to continue to do the things that you've been doing. You just created side money for yourself. You just created a bright future financially for yourself in your golden years. So I want to hear your comments on this one, guys. So until next time, signing off.